Live and direct. Boom! He's back. He's back again. Yeah. We must detox from all the nonsense, so that's why I'm here. Like I said, I haven't had the chance to say it to Arthur yesterday during the hangout, but that's why that's why this man. Hi, my. I'm so fed up of this. That's why this man is always here to undo the trauma, to make sure that I stay detox. Yeah. Gotta make sure I stay detox because Babylon is wicked. Babylon wicked. If I don't stay aligned and vibrant and with vitality, it's not long that this system will take over me again. Will take over. I'll end up in the default state again. You can easily go back in the default state. You're not immune against the going back in the default state. Hey, I've done it. I was 9 years vegetarian when I came back from Vancouver, and I fell back for the chicken wings and all that shit. So I ended up eating cow and stuff. So you're not immune to go back into the matrix. So you have to keep your vibes pure and clean, most possible, pure and clean, if you can. Most possible, pure and clean, if you can. It's a must. Let's keep our vibes aligned with the divine frequency and to be able to make this work happen. And also trust in the higher power. Trust in the higher power that you can detox. That you can detox and rise. You know, once you detox from all that nonsense of Babylon, you will start to rise. It's inevitable. Because that's the power you express, not you reclaim. Don't have to reclaim anything. It's already here. Everything we need is here. It's up to you to tap into it. Everything you need is here. Everything I need is here. It's up to me to tap into the potential, tap into the greatness. And day after they bring it out. But I have to stretch. I have to challenge myself. I'm live and direct at 9 o'clock on the Truman Show with King Lorenzo. Don't miss that. Such a great man. Big up, King Lorenzo. And I'll be live and direct with him. And look, I'm here also 2 hours before. So this is an habit. This is the example I want to set is you need good habits. You need habits. If you want to succeed in anything, you need habits. If you cannot implement good habits and detox from them, you will probably never have the success in life that you expect. So tap, Pappy. Yeah, man. Triple R. Red Rose Rocker. She's in the house. Watch out. I gotta watch what I say now. Yeah, no. I rarely watch what I say, but I watch what I say because I never know. Maybe there's children watching. For that, I gotta be very responsible. And that's where we miss, we lack responsibility also. Responsibility. We lack that so much. There's so much stuff we have to bring back to life. So much stuff we have to bring back to life to bring back that aliveness in us and to be able to face life every day with a smile on our face, getting up with fire. You know, I get up every morning. I'm pumped. I'm ready to come here. I got up at 6:30 this morning. I got up late because yesterday I'm with Arthur a bit late. So I went to bed a bit later and that's it. Oh, no, I was talking with Jason. That's it. I was talking with Jason on Skype yesterday at 11 o'clock, 11:30. So that's it. So it delayed my bedtime. But I'm still up. Still here. No matter what. You know, that's what I tell myself. No matter what, I got to show up. If I feel like it or not, if I'm sick or not, if I'm rarely sick. I'm rarely sick. I feel very good. I feel very good. Never felt so good. I don't know. Could be the coffee. Who knows? Some people say coffee is good for you. I don't know. It doesn't do too bad to me. It doesn't. It's not like some people need coffee to be buzzed out and fucking prime. And me, I'm prime naturally. It's like I don't need coffee. Coffee doesn't have much effect on me. I love the taste of coffee. I love the taste of coffee, but to say it makes me hyper and makes me go and makes me move. No, no, I just need myself to move. I don't need coffee. I don't need nothing external should motivate us for life. We have everything we need to be motivated for life. We have it. We have it right in our hands, right there. It's called life. Only that should be our greatest motivator. We're alive, right here. We're breathing. We could easily not be here and experience this beautiful life. So, me, I made my mission to express my feeling, to speak my mind, to tell the world what I have to say before I end up in the ground. Yeah. Or burn in ashes. I don't know, but there's something here and now that we must do, that we must, me in a way that I make it my mission to every day really exploit that here and now. And those very moment that I give myself to stretch, I'm very present. I'm not, it's an exercise to be present in the moment. I'm not all day. That's still something I'm working on. But at least in the moment that I give myself, that I say, okay, now this is a moment I have to be present. Like now, I'm fully present in what I do. So this is the thing we have to cultivate, also being present in a moment. Many of us will say, oh yeah, I'm present, but not totally present, because there's lots of anxiety, lots of worries of life, lots of pressure, lots of stuff that comes and act on our minds to trigger our focus, deviate. And if we don't keep our eyes on the prize constantly, staying true to ourselves, true to yourself, that's what we need to do. We need to remove the mask, that little doll in front of your face, like that fucked up nose doll that Arthur had yesterday. Did you see her nose? There was something wrong with her nose. I think Red Rose said it. Hey, that's a fucked up nose. But yeah, that's what we wear. We wear some kind of a doll in front of a mask, a persona, and it's fake. It's fake until you remove it, until you wake up. Until you wake up, you will never see the real you. And even there, I don't think you'll see it. It takes time. It takes time. It takes practice to get in touch with yourself. It takes practice and practice to be good at getting in touch with yourself. So just that, it's not the moment you realize that you're awakening, you're not totally in touch still with yourself. So every day I come here, it's an exercise for me to stay aligned, to not give in to the temptation and the seduction, not being seduced. I don't want to be seduced again by Babylon. So I got to make sure I keep my vibes pure and clean. Got to make sure I'm here, that but because just that is allowing me to keep track on my journey, to stay on track on my journey, and be positive, kill the pain. And YouTube has all kinds of positive things in my life, does all kinds of positive things. The moment it's going to be negative, I'm out. Ciao, ciao. I'm gone. But as long as it stays positive, I'm here, and I'll speak my mind. I'll do what I have to do. And it's a very good painkiller. So why not, instead of taking medicine and stuff, I give myself natural painkillers, uplifters, a way that I can be uplifted and keep my eyes off the pain. That's what we got to do. Keep our eyes off the pain. Detox from the nonsense. Pain is nonsense too. We have to detox from this. We have to detox from so much stuff. We've been so much dumbed down also. It's time to wake up. Time to wake up and think for ourselves. But many people are not still at that stage. They still want answers from others. They still want answers from others and from people telling them what to do with their life. So it's going to be a decision that you take. No one else will take that decision for you. Hold on a second. Live and direct. Yeah, yeah. Suzanne, you there? Yeah. Freakish thing. Greet. Yeah, the freakish thing. That ugly doll. Oh, she was so ugly. I forgot to tell him at the end to ask him what was wrong with the fucked up nose of the doll. But I forgot to ask Arthur, but I told him at the end, I said, Arthur, I thank you very much. I said, you're like a pappy for us. I said, they call me pappy on my other channel, but I said, I think I'll call you pappy too. So you're like a big papa. Yeah. So he's very nice, he's always he's full of love, Arthur. He's full of love. Fiona too. They're so great. Now we won't see them for a while on the Truman Show. I said we'll take a break, but next year we'll do another series sometime next year. But I give thanks for them coming. It's so such a chance, not by a chance. Chance is the fortune, the good fortune you determine for yourself. So luck and chance and stuff like that. Do I trust this? I don't know. I think it's stuff you determine. Your chance, your luck, you will determine it for sure by taking action in the direction of your dream. Yeah. Hey, they were having too much fun with that thing. Yeah, yeah. But it's not. Sometimes it needs a bit of a fun mixed with the stuff because it's so come on, we're so in a fallen state that we need to wake up. We need to wake up all together. Even me, I'm not fully awake. I'm awakening. I'm awakening. Every breath I take, every breath you take, you create and you awake if you're conscious. But if you're not, you'll probably never wake up and get in touch with the great stuff inside you. We waste so much time. We waste so much time with nonsense. We waste so much time with nonsense. All our life is consumed by nonsense. My life for what it is. I have had glories and sorrows and all kinds of stuff, but I wasted a lot of time. This is what I realize. Because if you master your time, if you can master your time and the use of your time, if you value your time, you will do something with your time. That's why people are successful in life, because they use their time wisely. And that's what I've never done. Now I'm using my time wisely, especially that I have control over my time. It's a different life. That's what I was explaining someone yesterday. It's a very, very different life than it's like someone, when you get to retirement, I don't know if some of you are retired. Maybe you triple R. I think you're retired now. So once you get retired, you you unchain from the rhythm of the madness of Babylon, of the slave mentality system of working like madmen and madwomen. You realize suddenly what is life. What is life? It's outside this. It's hard to explain again for me right now what it is and the whole thing, because I'm getting in touch with it. I'm getting in touch with life. But I've never really been in touch with life. That's what I've realized. Yeah, no time is wasted. I think they're angry. No, they're not angry. They're not angry. They're not angry at all. They're hungry. They're hungry for change. Yeah, but they're not angry. At all. Oh, no, I'm not retired. I thought you were. But once you get to retirement, that you unchain from the rhythm, it's a very different state of mind. State of mind. Because it's a lot of stress, Babylon. It's a lot of stress on our shoulders. I've never experienced life the way I experience it today. Being able to manage my time, it's a very different feeling. I give thanks for that. Give thanks a lot. But I use my time wisely also. I make something of it. That's what we must do with our life. Use our time wisely and not freak out, not live in time, but realize that when the sun is up, first light in the morning, it's time to fucking move our asses. And then when the sun goes down, it's time to go to bed. To me, that's the kind of time that I live. Related to what's out there. Not a clock or a calendar, but I know when the sun show up, when it's daytime, it's time to move. Yeah. That's the time I become active. Need action. Yeah. Action over doubt and delay. Haven't started yet. Going for the travel. Time travel. Time travel. Yeah, yeah. Going for time travel, Triple R. They were they were having too much fun. Yeah. Big up Suzanne is there. Yeah. Leslie was there yesterday. I forgot to say hi to her, but hi a bit late, Leslie. I saw you in the chat yesterday. But yeah, there was a lot of people in the chat too. It's great, that Truman show. Great vibe. Great vibe. Don't take nothing personal. We're only seeking into reality. Don't take anything. Don't freak out. Me, I take everything with as it comes, as it flows in the direction of love, and I don't freak out. And we're such in a fallen state that we freak out at people that come and swear or whatever do on online, but then there's all kinds of madness in the world happening, and we're okay with it, and we're repeating it. So it's a bit nonsense to slender someone for his opinion or his way of behaving or his way of talking, when in the world there's all kinds of evil stuff done, and everybody's passive doing nothing. So it's pure nonsense. So we must speak up. Time, what's that exactly? What is time? But time for me exists. Time for me exists. It's some kind of it's not time with a clock, but even the time with a clock is very precise. We cannot say that this is not me. I think it's a very divine. Yes, it's always now, but the sun in the sky moves, is very, very precise in his movement. Okay, very precise in his movement, and it's not something random. So it's like a clock. The sun is a clock. To me, that's how I see it. To me, the sun is the clock, and probably very, very precise and very divinely. They can, and I don't think everything is lie in the whole thing. There's something very divine also hidden between the lines. You have to read between the lines, very important, and there's something hidden in there. And there's I don't think, yeah, we can say time is evil and this and that. It's the construct of time that they have made that is not that keeps people locked with stress and all kinds of shit. But I mean, time is there. Yeah, rooster are the first light alarm. Exact, first light alarm, the rooster. If you had that's a very good way to get up in the morning. If you have a rooster in your yard, they will wake you up. They will wake you up. They yell like that. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. I'm not very good with sounds. I did the sound of the bird the other day. And he was coming. He was coming near me. Yeah, yeah. I'm good sometimes. But often I struggle with sound. You know, my mom calls crows forests roosters. Yeah, the crows also. That's what I do. That's a very good thing to do. Feed the birds. They will come and wake you up in the morning. That's what I do. I put seeds in front of my window, and at 5 o'clock in the morning, all the crows and the comment ça s'appelle les corneilles. Les corneilles, it's smaller than a crow. They come and wake you up too. They always have that freaking sound, annoying. So they wake you up. So nature is there to wake us up, for sure. But most of us sleep like we're rich. Me, I'm up like I'm broke. I don't care. I'm up like I'm broke every first light. And I want to design a life of greatness. A life of greatness for me would be knowing who I am. Remembering maybe a glimpse of who I am before I end up in the ground. Because I don't think it's so, we're so undefinable. So undefinable. Reality is so, oh, my baby gets these attack. Hold on. Sneeze attack. I'm good. I'm back. Yeah, I get those sometimes. Yeah, we're so undefinable. Huh? Visit, visitor cat woke me this morning. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, that too. The cats are good for waking you up, dogs and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Having a, natural thing to just another day in paradise. Boom! Live and direct. Just another day in paradise. That should be my title tomorrow. That's great, Suzanne. Just another day in paradise. Yeah, but if we don't see it, no, some of us only see hell here. Some of us see hell, and that's all we will experience it because that's all we see. Once you change your thinking a bit, change the way you see things, guess what? They're gonna change. Yeah, yeah. Your life is gonna change. Take a different look at your life, and your life will change also. Just to take a different look. Look at our lives a different way, and bring something that is, something that we can rise with. Something that we can rise. We want to create a life of value, a life of real value, create real value with our lives. Not something that is just a fleeting experience of greatness. No, we want to sustain that greatness all our lives. So it takes a massive amount of focus. Massive amount of focus. That's what I'm realizing more and more. I have to be more focused. I have to, and focus means for me preparation. Preparation. That's what it means. If I'm prepared, I'll have an easy focus. And that's what I tend to do all the time. Be prepared for anything that comes my way. You better be ready for an opportunity and not have one than have an opportunity and not be ready. So you want to be ready. You want to work on yourself, even if you don't know what you have to do. You still have to practice every day to do something. So just do something. It doesn't mean that it's your calling right away that you're going to find your outer purpose. But at least by doing something that makes you feel alive, you will wake up gradually to a greater and greater dream and greater vibration. This is what we need, more vibes. Yeah. My friend used to say that every day. Always made us smile. Yeah, just another day in paradise. And paradise. Many people don't see me. I see the paradise here. I see that all there is what we have here and now. What else there is? What else there is? What even life after death or this and that? It's just speculation. But what I know is I'm here now. That I can always confirm that I'm here and now. Very vibrant, very alive, and very ready to face life with boldness. Yeah, and confidence. Because I'm here to rise and shine. Yeah, just like all of you. We're not here to stay dormant and to stay on pause. We're here to rise. It might take time. Might take time for you to decide, or that something happened to you for you to wake up of your dead zone. But eventually, you'll wake up from the dead. We all wake up. But no, we don't all wake up from the dead. But most of us eventually at one point in our, especially getting older, past 40 years old. I don't like to talk about age and stuff like that, but it's a reality. It's a reference we have. We all go by that fake calendar, and it's there. So past 40 years old, you start asking a bit more question. You start asking a bit more question if you're not too intoxicated by nonsense. Some of us are very intoxicated by nonsense, alcohol, and all kinds of freaking nonsense in Babylon. So this, you will not have your focus on asking questions on life. But if you're a pretty balanced woman or man, you will start past 40-year-old to, I don't know, start asking questions, and you feel like life is unrolling faster, for sure, like a roll of toilet paper. Closer to get to the end, it unrolls fast. So you got to do something. That's how I feel. I feel like time is running out. Time is running out, and I have to. I have a limited time to make things happen, and that's true. That's very true. Your time here is limited. That's the only thing we know. That's the only thing I know. My time here in this body is limited. So I gotta do something. Like at one point, TikTok will end. And if I don't do something, I'll end up going to the other realm or something with not a smile on my face. So I want a smile on my face when about in my last hours, I want a smile on my face. I want the greatest smile that I ever had during the time I was alive. I want it when I'm about to go. That's the biggest smile I'm going to have. And that's how I want to live my life. I want to live my life to make sure that at the end, when I'm on that dying bed or when anything happened to me, that I have a smile on my face because I will not die with regret. I refuse to die with my song inside. I cannot die with my song inside. So I will not allow it. I will wake up every day and do something to make something happen. Yeah, I was sidetracked with grief for a few years, getting back on track now. Grief is, grief is a tragedy. Losing someone is a tragedy for sure. I've lost people in my life that I love. It cuts like a blade. Cuts like a blade. Have you ever lost somebody? Go listen to the song of Perfect Gizmani. Suzanne, and probably listened to it already. Perfect Gizmani has a song, Lost Somebody. Have you ever lost somebody? Have you ever lost someone? And it's a very good song. It cuts like a blade. Perfect is great. Perfect is at #1 on the Billboard. No one talks about him. Perfect Gizmani, #1 on the Billboard. A reggae chart around the fake globe. Around the earth and around across the earth. #1 on the Billboard. I know it's all fantasy, but still, it's an accomplishment. He's done a lot of work over the last 10, 15 years. Now he's getting recognition from the Billboard, from his fans, from everybody that buys his album. And it's not in big amount, the numbers that they buy albums. It's in thousands. And so don't go crazy thinking they sell millions of albums. It's thousands. But it's an accomplishment, and it's more than I ever done in my life. It's more than I ever done in my life, so I lift my hat to him for sure. But no one talks about him. It's such a disgrace, especially in Jamaica. They could talk about him like everywhere. They could talk about Perfect Gizmani. You know, it's his 10th album. Never been the hand card boy from Jamaica on the top of the Billboard, and no one talks about him. But if it would be another like Quebec Pyramid or another one that is mainstream and more known, another one that they want to push, for sure, you would hear about it. But I don't know. There's something with the whole industry for sure. Come on, there's people pulling strings in the back. It's obvious. It's obvious. But yeah, been much grieving. Lost a lot of family. Yeah. Cappy won. Big up Cappy. She's in the house. No, check it out. Perfect Gizmani. Live My Life Again. Check his new album. Me and Perfect. Perfect and me were like two brothers. I asked him to come back on the Truman Show. I don't know what I haven't checked my emails, but I'll check it out. I'll tell you right now. He probably replied to me or something. But yeah, I asked him to, we'll see when he replied. But yeah, that would be nice to have a Perfect Gizmani on the Truman Show. Yeah, it would be an honor again. I love this guy. So great. There's so much great people. So much great people. So much people with good art. You know, break the cage open, break the invisible cage, and bring that good art out. We need it. The world needs it. So, guys, I'm letting you go. I'll be back 9 o'clock in an hour and a half with King Lorenzo on the Truman Show. Make it a date. Don't be late. I'll be there. See ya. Love you all.